like shit. Now I'm barely breathing. I know I fucked up. Got caught cheating. It's all my fault. Now I'm hardly speaking. What can I do?
Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on Vegas. AllNetRadio.com. Just go to VegasAllNetRadio.com and you can check out our show and a bunch of other great shows that are on the station. In fact, we have Home Week, but it's actually a month, coming up in September, where I'm going to bring in hosts from shows on our station and our sister station, KLAV, 12:30 a.m., because we love them. We love the shows that they do. I know for sure we have the Geek Lounge coming in. Woo-hoo! We also have for sure Atomic April coming in. Jeffrey Burke wants to return.
Hells yeah, it wouldn't be a season
the
without him.
Naturopath, and he misses us crazily, and we miss him as well, and we can't wait to have him in studio to watch him blush, because we make him blush so much. But he loves it. He absolutely loves it.
He sure does.
And I have a bunch of other shows that I'm trying to get on here. I sent out the email on Friday. I haven't received word back from all of them yet, but it's going to be chock full 2 guests every week for the month of September, and that's focusing on the shows that are here in on VegasAllNetRadio.com. If you want to get your own show, because you can, no matter where you are in the country, as a matter of fact.
Sure can.
Because we've got the technology to
we have the
put you on the air.
We can rebuild him. Hello, that was a sneak peek for the Geek Show, just so y'all know.
You can just go to VegasAllNetRadio.com, check out some of the great shows there, and go to the contact page and contact the main office. And Bruce is your man.
Bruce.
Go and talk to Bruce, the commander, as he is known around the station here, who has a great show, a music show, playing music that everybody knows, Nights Over Las Vegas. So
it's that grooving kind of like chilling out with your homies Saturday
you know
night.
What? But I heard some
music.
Lady Gaga on his show.
Yeah, sometimes he play. Sometimes you'd be grooving to like some Sade, and there'd be some like Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then there's like Lady Gaga, and it's like, what is this?
And the funniest thing is when I'm listening to his show is Saturday nights from 7 to 10, and on occasion when I'm listening to his show, he'll play stuff off the internet that he hasn't vetted.
And it's like...
So on AM, which is FCC regulated, you'll hear the lyric with the word "fuck" in it, or
yeah, it's a little crazy.
It's hilarious. I love it. So being on the radio, isn't being on the radio so much fun, Andrea?
Yes, much like my first time, not so scary.
Yeah, Andrea said to me in the hall, "Thank you, ladies, for having me on. You make it so easy. I'm having so much fun." But then, of course, I heard you girls were easy anyway. So
only one of us. And she's
I'm working on the other.
She's hospitalized.
I was easy when I was a lot younger.
Yeah, I was pretty easy. Clear up
was a
until
sport fucker.
Last week, and clear up till last week.
Yeah. No, it's been actually Callie Guy and I are about to celebrate our 3rd year.
Oh,
that's right.
Let's go back to easy in relationships, because I finally thought of the answer to the relationship question.
Okay.
Okay.
You got her a good shot of her.
I do have a good shot of her.
Okay, adjust away. There. Oh, we can pull it out. Thank you. Good to remember.
Into this section of it right here.
Turn it so it's facing you. There you go.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but does she have the Hannibal look on the camera now, or?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We've got a
so
great
many
shot
different directions. This is harder than sex. So many different places you want.
We've got a great shot of her boobs, and that's all they care about.
Oh, that's true.
Well, if you could get the ass too.
Well, you'd have to stand up for that, but that requires a whole nother set of equipment.
That's Okay. When I was by myself, those 21 years, I always said that I didn't have a job opening for someone. I would have to meet someone and they'd have to create that need.
Okay.
For a little while, once I started to date and be sexually active, I did have a job opening. That's not comfortable for me. So I like to be content in where I am.
Well,
if you're that guy
what do you mean by job opening?
You ever meet people who, I want to say mostly women, they're looking for a husband, they're looking for a boyfriend.
Oh, I see.
Fill out these qualifications. My girlfriend used to call it shiny rocks, that no matter what you do. Like she has a friend who got her 3rd degree, passed the test to be a funeral director, got 3 likes on Facebook, got engaged, 337.
Right.
It's shiny rocks, the greatest thing a woman can accomplish. I have successfully remained unmarried.
Right.
And I'm very fucking proud of that. So
I'm proud of you too for that.
Thank you.
Because I was stupid when I was young.
Me too.
Well, and also, I hate to say this, but I was meeting lesser men and I wasn't ready. I'm more ready for marriage now. I'm more ready for it now. So I didn't have a job opening or qualifications. I had a pretty full life. I was happy. I was settling for less. That I only recently learned. I don't have a job opening now. If you are, and I made that mistake. It's part of how the fake U.S. Marshal got me, because I say this a lot, that he was promising a life that I forgot I had already provided for myself.
Right. Oh, that's wonderful that you realize that.
It also helps, we were talking about that on the break, that it helps me socially. Why I'm socially successful, because the thing that everybody else is afraid of, being alone, I already did. I did it well. I did it by choice. A little bit detached, and men eat that shit up. And apparently lesbians. We used to call them, the ex-boyfriend used to call them the persistent lesbians, which is again
Wendy?
A punk rock name.
Right. The persistent lesbians.
Where is Wendy? We need her in this conversation. Wendy, get off of the Disney cruise. Fucking Wendy.
Okay, I'm going to tweet that, so keep talking.
What? Wendy, get off the Disney cruise?
No. Persistent lesbians is the great punk rock.
It is persistent lesbians. So no job opening. So let's do hypothetical. Hypothetically, if you did have a job opening, what kind of qualifications would you be looking for?
Oh man, I had this conversation in the hallway. This is the story I wanted to tell you. In the hallway of Well-Rounded, with a very beautiful girl, and sitting next to us was a fucking fitness model. Wow. You know, I mean, he wasn't actually, but he could have been. And she is talking to him about empowerment and her list and how that changes to get to. And I'm like, oh, bitch, go away. I sent her I said to her, you know, you would be great at the runway show, and they're looking for models. Go in there. You come over here, because he looks like that. Try riding that for half an hour. Tell me you don't feel empowered.
Right.
Anyway, so I don't have a list. I am. What you have to be.
You're listless.
I'm listless. You have to be. I'm kind of a badass. I'm sweet and I'm vulnerable, but I'm a badass, and you have to be that, because this is going to sound strange, but I'm kind of traditional. I do believe in kind of the guy as the leader. I want partnership, and I'm doing this alone a long fucking time.
Right.
I would like to rest a little bit. So I'm not looking for anyone to sweep me off and take care of me, but you have to be probably smarter than me, because I would like to turn over some of the stuff, and I do it well. So you have to. Some things I don't do well. My car is a mess. You know, I never find my keys. So you have to be smart. You have to be authentic. You have to be kind.
You have to be one of those bitches.
You have to be one of those bitches, but a dude. And the sex has to be good.
And the sex has
I'm not going to play. I've heard people say, well, you know, if you love someone, you make concessions. Yeah, I probably didn't get to love if I'm not coming.
Yeah, that's kind of true too. So many people talk about, you know, oh, sex is unimportant and blah blah blah.
Yeah, no.
But then if I'm telling you, go talk to any of the experts, and they will tell you that sex is one of the three most important aspects of a relationship.
Yes,
and it's usually one of the first ones that you find compatibility in.
Yeah, and I knew that even during the 21 years, and so, yeah, if it's not good, we're going to be wonderful, wonderful friends, and we're going to go to things together and talk about our wonderful friendship. And that's what we're going to be.
And you don't fuck your friends, so.
Secretly love me and want me, and we're going to deal with that. But no. Because again, I know how not to have.
Right.
You know, and still look great, still look younger than 50, got my master's, did stuff. I wasn't, you know, pining away collecting cats. Which, you know, I wasn't the lady with the 600 cats because she didn't get laid.
But you could have been.
Yeah, I could have. Yes, I did get like. I did have a guy friend that we were active in the teachers union together. And he said to me, I have to tell you that you were always very idealistic and you were really smart. But I figured you weren't getting any dick, so I didn't listen to you a lot of the time. Now I listen.
Wow.
I love that guy because he said to me, too, knock it the fuck off.
Nice.
It's time already. And he likes, well, his girlfriend now is his age and beautiful, but he used to like, you know, 20 something. So I he said, you're going to do fantastic. Have you not seen yourself and your personality and how dynamic? Mm-hmm. It's time already. But he just told me, I went to breakfast with him and he told me, yeah, I didn't listen because I thought she's not getting any dick. So really, what does she know?
Okay. So having this conversation with you tonight, I can tell a lot about you. You have a lot of self-confidence. You have, you're very independent, which you told me. You know,
I told you repeatedly till you believed it.
No. Well, it's
should beat you with it until you understood.
Till you believe.
Well, I know that when you're in a social situation, you know that when you like or not like a person, it's usually because they reflect things. You know, I truly believe that mm-hmm. life is just a reflection of you, mm-hmm. and I see a lot of myself in you. And so I love you because
I love you too.
You're just like me, or I'm just like you, or one of the two.
I'm probably older, so you're probably just like me.
Barely.
Oh, thank you.
So. Do you think that even though you weren't having sex for 21 years and now that you are having sex twice a day sometimes, and even back then when you were a whore ninja,
Ninja Division,
whore ninja division, have you always had that self-confidence and independence about you? Yeah, and that's what it is?
I was the one 20-year-old fat chick who didn't hate herself. Who didn't give men money. No fucking way! Yeah, I was the one fat Jewish bitch dating black guys who didn't get taken advantage of. Are you fucking kidding me? That's probably the best thing I got from the 21 years is that I didn't hide behind anyone. I developed my relationship with God. And I've been through a lot of fucking shit. A lot. I broke from my family. I went to school. It's only now that I tell stories because I always minimized it. And I'd be like watching a Lifetime movie going, wait, that happened to me. But I tell the story like it was not. Wait.
So it's this whole learning process
something that will shock you.
Yeah.
In my 20s, I got hit.
Hit
by men. I got hit.
Oh, like abused.
Yeah, and then finally a woman said to me, look at your size. Knock him the fuck on his ass. Yeah, I got hit.
Well, that's pretty true.
Yeah, which is really strange if you know me now. So it's a real, this is going to really sound catty, but you could learn a lot from me. Because I learned a lot from people, and I learned a lot from my God. But no, I wasn't this bitch.
So you this was a process for you. This whole this whole cycle of your life has been a learning process for you.
If God is a loving God, there has to be something good you get out of 21 years. Right? Otherwise, it's just like the whole Catholic hate you thing. Like, what the fuck? There has to be some kind of medal that you get, and this is that medal.
So now that you're practically full force in the local BBW community as much as it is.
Well, I don't know that you would describe me as that. Like, people tell you I don't come out very often. This 2 weeks of partying,
pretty insane.
It was a lot for me, and now I'll go dark for a year. 6 years from now, I'll still be the new girl.
Okay, because there's a plush party coming the 17th,
24th.
I'll be at both.
It's the 24th.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the 7th. Okay.
No.
And we'll see. I mean, here's the other thing, too, is that because I didn't know about the BBW club scene, I was still going out, especially once I started to teach with younger teachers. So I was at places in fact, when Bash was here last year, and I was at Vanguard and downtown cocktail room, I wondered why suddenly I was getting more attention, but that's because all the FAs were here. And I didn't go to the Bash because I was at other clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I have a social life, and so it will just depend. And also, I don't know, not to get judgmental, I don't know how well I fit in the BW. When it is a community, I will fit beautifully. Like in this room, I fit. So long as it is a club scene, it's not a great fit for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're trying to work on that.
Yeah, and I'm sign me up twice.
And you're right. There are a bunch of there's one group that I know of that's trying to change that whole club scene community thing, and that's the LVPPWs, which we love. And I know that there are other groups of people that get together. Club scene is where they all kind of gather at the same time, and that's why that's the focus right now until they can get off that focus. And
I love them. And I know a lot of them socially. It's one of the groups that we see things differently. Mm-hmm. And the first thing is that we got to change that fucking name. Because some of the women have not always behaved pleasantly. And turkeys are plump. Peaches are plump. Babies' legs are plump. We're fucking big and sexy. I was never shooting for plump. And that's, again, why I don't always fit in that.
For those of you who don't know, LVPPW does stand for Las Vegas pleasantly
plump, which is what our mothers used to call us when they wanted boys to date us.
Women.
Fucking badass rock stars with great asses. That's the group I will join.
It's when your skinny friends are trying to hook you up with a blind date. Oh, she's
so want to plump. Fuck that. Is what I would. Because you know what I call myself? You know how I told this to Sweet Cheeks? You know how there are MILFs?
Yes.
I'm a gift.
A gift.
Grandmother I'd fuck today.
Oh.
That's I love tweeting
that. Hold on.
I'm a gift. Grandmother I'd fuck today. That is
because there's no such thing as a guilt. So again, I speak that way and they speak pleasantly plump. And I also don't act like I'm allergic to men.
You should start your group and call it Those Bitches, and that should just be the name of your community group. Those Bitches.
Those Bitches.
We could do that.
I am totally down with that. As long as we do bowling, because I love bowling, and karaoke where people don't force you to fucking sing.
Well, karaoke where people don't force you to fucking sing, I can do. Bowling, I just will look adorable. Because I have never understood, especially being a teacher, which, after this show, maybe I won't be. I have never understood the joy, and you can explain it to me, after a stressful week, going someplace and putting on shoes that 1,000 people wore that week, lifting something heavy and rolling it down an alley.
For me, it's more about the nachos, beer, and people that are there.
I am all about that, and Cute Boys Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to do the scorekeeping, but now the thing does that. So if I can just look hot, and I love bowling shirts.
Hell yeah.
Because you can unbutton those. So if I can just do that.
No one says we have to actually bowl. If we rent the lane,
Right. I am all about that.
I'll do the bowling. I love bowling.
I have to tell
I'm
you
terrible at it, but
that I enjoy bowling more now as a special ed teacher because I learned about the gutters and stuff.
The bumpers.
So I do that. I pretend I have asked for the thing that the ball rolls, and I put the gutters up because it's just a better game when you're getting more than 37.
I tell everybody it's a great day when I break 90.
90. So in 4 games, I don't get 90.
Inkspot Story says, "Bad sex makes better friends." A title for a great self-help book.
Who would want to read that book?
I know a few people that would want to read that book because they're bad at sex. Just terrible.
I've met some people
I got
who
the
are bad
only
at sex.
small penis black man on the planet.
You need to find friends who will teach you to have better sex.
Oh no, I have fabulous sex.
No, this gentleman who's doing
bad
I'm
sex
sure makes better friends.
Inkspot Stories is a writer. That bitch knows how to fuck. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
That all writers know how to fuck.
Well, when you do get your group together, we will support you wholeheartely, and we'll be members of those bitches because we are those bitches.
You are those bitches. That's where I came up with it. Was at the bash.
Those bitches.
Because
look at those bitches.
Because the other thing that we have aside from that confidence and that swagger side, we are infinitely kinder. It is unlikely that if someone smiles at us, we're not going to smile back or be, jealous because somebody danced with 2 people in a row or something. We're not those bitches. We're these bitches.
There's a lot of cattiness like that I see going on in the community today. And until that can stop, because, you said it yourself, and I think you would make a great mentor to some of the young up-and-coming women who are just joining the BBW community because they want to be more confident. They want to spread their wings a little bit and not be so socially inept.
Yeah.
So
it just doesn't make sense to be large and not have power.
I gotta tell Callie Guy and I gotta stand here for 20 seconds.
Oh, Callie Guy, go look at the computer because Sierra is giving you a bra shot right now, and it's nude, so along with her flesh, so it looks like it's actual boobies from that distance. And
quite lovely.
Right behind her, Silent Mike did a booby shot as well.
I missed that.
I did too, except I saw the shirt go up.
He truly is silent because we didn't even see it.
He is a man. Ninja Division.
Yes. If you are doing booby shots that no one sees, it's kind of like being celibate for 21 years. Like, what's the point?
He will walk into a room completely naked, though.
What day is that? I will take off school, go to a make-believe doctor's appointment to be here for that. But nobody heard that because I will get in trouble.
Thank you, baby. How is Sweet Cheeks?
She's not doing as well as she could be, so we'll find out in a little while when she gets seen.
Oh, okay, so she's just waiting down at UMC right now?
Yeah.
I have to take her down to do that.
Down to the big one.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Silent Mike was a savior and took Sweet Cheeks down to UMC so she could get looked at for her something going on with her female parts. It's probably too much sex this last couple weeks.
Probably.
Most likely. We can chalk it up to her Ninja Division whoring that she's been doing.
All right. This is the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City. Do the outro.
Oh, this is the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNightRadio.com. We're going to take a short break, and then we will be right back where we will talk with Andrea some more and do some of our own catch-ups.
That's right.
Because it's 9 o'clock, bitches.
Boy, one fast.